Meryl Streep walked into the Oscar ceremony, and every head turned. At 74, she looked radiant with a haircut that lit up her face. The secret? It wasn't just expensive stylist or professional makeup. It was a perfectly executed haircut that softened her features and highlighted her best angles. Here's the truth no one tells you. The same haircut that made you look stunning at 30 might be adding years to your appearance now. And it's not your fault. Our faces change, our hair texture evolves, and suddenly, the cut you've held onto for a decade could be doing the opposite of what you want. Julia Roberts, Sharon Stone, Sandra Bullock, what do these actresses have in common besides talent? They've all adapted their hair over the years, evolving with elegance instead of staying stuck in the past. After 50, every inch of hair matters. Volume in the right place can lift more than any cosmetic procedure. The right bangs can soften expression lines better than any cream. There are 5 specific haircuts celebrity stylists use when they need to rejuvenate their clients for roles or red carpets. And no, you don't need a Hollywood budget to get them. You deserve to look in the mirror and see a version of yourself that matches how you feel inside. Vibrant, relevant, and absolutely stunning. If this message resonates with you, click the subscribe button right now. Every like and subscription helps me bring you more elegant secrets that the fashion industry tries to reserve only for celebrities. You deserve access to this knowledge just as much as any Hollywood star. Long bob. The illusion of youth with movement. The lob works because it creates an optical illusion. It softens the face's contours while adding movement exactly where we need it most. Helen Mirren embraced this cut and made everyone forget she was in her 70s. The volume at the roots gave her lift without a single needle. She literally elevated her look without lifting anything but the phone to book her salon appointment. The dilemma: many get the length right, but miss the mark on texture. The hair ends up too tame, stiff, like it was frozen in 1985. The secret lies in internal layers that create movement without sacrificing length. A blowout with the ends flicked outward gives that modern, youthful air we're all chasing, while overly curled-in ends, helmet style, instantly age the look. Texture with soft, relaxed waves adds volume and dimension, but when hair is completely straight and stiff, it can appear too severe and highlight every expression line you tried to hide with that ridiculously expensive imported cream. And speaking of length, this is a crucial point. Your lob should fall between your chin and collarbone, creating a diagonal line that miraculously elongates the neck. Avoid chin-length cuts at all costs, unless your goal is to showcase that double chin you've been hiding with scarves for the past 3 years. The softly layered bob isn't just a haircut. It's the hair equivalent of a miracle bra. It lifts, supports, and creates the illusion of volume exactly where you need it most. This cut is remarkably versatile. It gives fine hair the illusion of thickness, while taming thick hair by distributing its weight. The inconvenient truth about aging is that our old solutions start becoming new problems. That long hair you were so proud of in your 30s is now pulling your face down more effectively than gravity. The soft layers of a bob fight back against that effect, redirecting the eye horizontally instead of vertically. Let's be honest, there are 2 things no one wants to be called after 50: cute and ma'am. A well-executed bob ensures you won't be either. But before you rush to the salon, you need to hear about our next haircut, the one that made Madonna give up her iconic ponytails and is causing panic among hair extension manufacturers. Pixie with side bangs. Freedom with elegance. The pixie with side bangs frees you from the tyranny of blow dryers and hours lost in front of the mirror. Jane Fonda embraced it in her 60s and never looked back. Her strategically textured pixie transformed her mornings from "I need 30 more minutes to fix this" to "I'm ready and with time for a proper coffee." Thinking about drastically cutting your hair brings the same pang as spotting your first gray strand or renewing your driver's license. The fear of, "What if I look like a boy?" is real, but the modern pixie with side bangs was made specifically to dodge that catastrophe, adding femininity through texture and movement where you need it most. The secret to a youthful pixie lies in the products. A light matte pomade creates a modern look that says, "I chose this cut because I wanted to." A heavy hold hairspray, on the other hand, leaves your hair looking stiff and artificial, adding more years than that birthday cake with enough candles to trigger the fire alarm. For women with naturally wavy or curly hair, the pixie offers a surprising advantage. Keeping the top slightly longer to embrace your natural texture creates a unique, personality-packed look. Trying to completely tame the curls is like convincing your husband to toss that t-shirt from 1982, a daily battle you simply don't need. This cut does something no cosmetic procedure can. It instantly creates the effect of sculpted cheekbones and a defined jawline. Jamie Lee Curtis proved the pixie isn't just practical, it's also sexy. When she hit the red carpet with her platinum pixie, she showed that less can be devastatingly more. Gravity is our enemy. Long hair pulls your face downward, conspiring against your youthful appearance. A well-executed pixie draws the eye upward. If you've always been the long-haired girl, consider this. Some of life's most memorable transformations happen when we finally let go of what we think defines us. Chin-length blunt cut with soft layers. The blunt cut is that brutally honest friend. Honey, you need structure. Anna Wintour doesn't keep her iconic haircut by chance. She figured out long ago what many of us learned the hard way. After 50, precision isn't just a preference. It's a necessity. That straight, defined line at chin length instantly creates the structure your face may have lost over the years, acting like a scalpel-free facelift. But beware, cutting even a millimeter above or below the perfect point can mean the difference between looking like a Vogue editor-in-chief or someone who just lost a fight with garden shears. The subtle layers act like Instagram filters. They soften without distorting. This haircut may look simple, but it demands surgical precision. Like a good pencil skirt, it reveals just enough and hides what it needs to. Claire Underwood from House of Cards proved this cut doesn't just say youth, it says power and control, qualities that never go out of style. Remember, fine hair finally gets its moment to shine with this cut, so embrace it. The blunt ends create the illusion of density no expensive supplement can honestly promise. If you have thicker hair though, a few strategic internal layers are essential. This cut is like a great blazer. It goes with everything and never lets you down. But speaking of never letting you down, our next cut is for those who refuse to give up length. And you won't believe how Julia Roberts turned it into her secret weapon after 50. Shoulder-length shag. The shag is a declaration of independence from the rules that say mature women must have neat hair. Just glance around any upscale event, and you'll notice right away. Women with textured, flowing hair simply look younger, more vibrant, and full of life. This came as no surprise to anyone who saw Halle Berry steal the show from actresses 20 years younger with her textured shag at a recent awards show. The allure of the shag lies in its contradiction, effortless yet confident, casual yet deliberate. This tension between planned and spontaneous is what makes it magnetic. It's like telling the world, I didn't try, I woke up like this, while secretly investing in an amazing stylist who understands hair architecture better than you understand your Netflix password. When nature starts thinning our hair, the shag's layers create the illusion of fullness no biotin supplement can honestly promise. These layers are like good friends. They support you where you need it most without weighing you down. Don't think the shag is just for rebels. Like a fine wine, it has aged gracefully, elegant and refined without losing its free-spirited core. It's basically the Jennifer Aniston of haircuts. Timeless and relevant. The most liberating part of this style? It embraces imperfection. Those days of fighting your natural hair texture? Over. The shag is like that friend who accepts you exactly as you are in the morning, possibly even better after a wild night. The layers work with your natural texture, not against it, meaning less time with heat tools and more time actually living your life. And before you think, but won't this make me look like I'm trying too hard to look young? The secret is in the versatility. The same cut Jane Fonda rocks on red carpets can be tailored to your personal style, whether it's classic, boho, or minimalist. Essential hair care, treatments your tresses deserve. Spending a fortune on anti-aging creams, but neglecting your hair? Welcome to the club. We've spent decades obsessing over wrinkles and sagging skin, only to forget that our hair has been crying out for attention like a neglected teenager. The truth is, damaged hair can add more years to your look than a surprise birthday party with enough candles to trigger the fire alarm. Hydration is non-negotiable. Think water in the desert. After 50, our sebaceous glands go into retirement, and our strands become drier than that one aunt's sarcastic comments. Weekly masks with nourishing oils are essential, but go easy. Using heavy products is like wearing a fur coat in summer, unnecessary, and honestly, a little embarrassing. Excessive heat on your hair is like a toxic relationship. Great at first, hello shine, but soon shows its destructive side. Cynthia Nixon surprised everyone when she revealed she ditched high-powered blow dryers and turned down the heat on her styling tools, resulting in noticeably healthier hair that perfectly complements her silver pixie cut. Hair color after 50 can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Shades that are too dark create a harsh contrast against mature skin, highlighting every fine line like a permanent marker on white paper. On the other hand, soft highlights around the face are like that Instagram filter you secretly use on every selfie. They soften, brighten, and instantly rejuvenate. Here's a hard truth. You could be using the best shampoo on the market, but if you're drinking 2 cups of coffee for every sip of water, your hair will be as dehydrated as your husband's jokes at family dinners. Biotin and collagen aren't just buzzwords on supplement bottles. They're the building blocks of thick, strong hair. Now you know the secrets Hollywood stylists guard with their lives. These 5 haircuts are basically magic potions for anyone over 50. You've learned how a strategically voluminous lob, a side-swept pixie, a textured shag, a blunt chin-length cut, or long layers can completely transform your look. Confession: hair is just the frame. A great cut rejuvenates, but your posture and wardrobe complete the elegance. Speaking of which, have you ever stopped to think your blouses might be sabotaging all the work your fabulous hair is doing? It's like putting a Picasso in a dollar store plastic frame. In my next video, 6 blouses that sabotage your elegance. After 60, and how to fix it. I'll reveal how small details in your clothes might be adding years without you even noticing. So, which cut are you going to try first? Drop a comment. Scissors in hand, youth in my heart. Like this? Smash that like button with the same energy you use squeezing out your hair mask. Subscribe. I'll be that honest friend who saves you from style mistakes. The truth? Youth isn't about hiding the years. It's about embracing them with the right haircut, the right attitude, and of course, that smile that says, I know exactly who I am. And that, darling, is what truly makes your eyes shine brighter than any beauty product ever could.